name is Kylie.
My name is DJ.
My name is JT.
My name is Sydney.
And I'm Annelle Tanner, and I'm a public health nurse in Region 6, which is an 8-parish area. And I was asked to start participating in this program a couple of years ago, talking a lot about wellness and strength in adolescence. And this is the first time that we've incorporated a Labyrinth in the program. This has been a year that we have discussed. We've had 3 teenage suicides that we have dealt with, and we're looking for a way to build up the inner strength in young people so that they don't get to that point where they're so distraught they can't find anything that's going to help their way out, where they can think about themselves and know how important they are in life and in the world that they live. And we feel that this is such a wonderful opportunity with these young people that have been chosen from these parishes for them to experience a Labyrinth, which is a personal experience where you walk and you're really completely centered on yourself. It is a way to center and come in contact and commune within yourself and with your higher power, your holy thou, whatever they call that. In my family, we call it God. In a lot of these children's family, they call it God too. In some others, they may call it Buddha. There are a lot of different terms for this. The Labyrinth has been around since 5,000 years before Jesus Christ. We believe it was the way people that long ago communed with their spiritual inner self. So this is not a new thing. It's been around a long time. And I would be interested, these boys and girls have just walked a Labyrinth, and I'd be interested in knowing their thoughts and feelings and ideas about it.
Through the Labyrinth, most I talked about what I was thankful for, like my family.
Most likely when I walked to the Labyrinth, I thought back on life, how stuff should be, and how I should be thankful for how we live and all the family and stuff that we're blessed with, and how some kids may not have parents and stuff like that we should just be thankful that we do have our parents.
How we walked through the Labyrinth, and I thought back on how I got a family and some people might not have a family. And like he said, be thankful of what you got, because you may never know. Other people may not have nothing.
When I walked through the Labyrinth, I thought about how not everything's going to be the same as others. You're going to go different paths in life, and you're always going to find your way to and from.
It's interesting that a Labyrinth really is. It's another way to look at life. It's sort of a short way to look at going through the paths of life, and you're going to have things that get in your way. Like there were some sticks in some of the way, and I started to move them out of the way, and I thought, no, I'm not going to move them out of the way. I mean, there's things that we all encounter that sort of stop us or get in our way, and we're just going to let it go. And the turns can mean ways that things did change in our lives. Either we become a teenager, or we're no longer a teenager, or we're now going off to college, or now we need to get a job, or things change. It's not a straight line. But there's always a center that we can look to. We can, from wherever we are in the Labyrinth, we can look and see the center. It's sort of different than a maze. A lot of the boys and girls didn't know what a labyrinth was, but they knew what a maze was. With most mazes, you can't see the center. You don't know where you're going. With the Labyrinth, you always know where the center is. It's right there. And you can get there. You know, I think that the kidsmatter2.org is a very important site for the kids to become familiar with, because, you know, there are times, again, when kids meet up with something that they can't deal with. You always are going to that's always going to happen. And you may not have right there with you somebody you can talk to or feel like you can trust to tell your story to, because then are they going to tell somebody that I don't know, that I don't want to know it? Am I going to get into trouble? What else is going to happen to me? That is a place where you can go and you can make a contact and talk to somebody who cares about you and who's not going to share that information if it's not a matter that has to be shared. If it's a matter of your life and death, that might be something that's shared, but they're going to tell you that. But it's a way that you're never alone. You never need to feel alone. It's something that shows in a very real, tangible way that you matter, because you do. But you hear that from people all the time. You matter. And so do all those other boys and girls, and so do the boys and girls who lost their lives.
One of my friends ran away because she didn't like her home, and that was my heart and soul. And I tried everything to get her back, and she wouldn't come back because she felt like her mom was on drugs, but she didn't know who to talk to about it, and she didn't know who to trust, who to talk to besides me. But you could go to Kids Matter too.